Perhaps you're going through a desperate situation right now. You're standing in the wilderness of a disastrous heart. You felt disrespected. You felt mistreated. You felt disdain, contempt. People around you had been gone through the situation that you're facing right now. But in your mind, where is God? I thought God is listening to my prayer. I thought God is going to do something on me. I cry out for His help. God foreknew you when you were still created in your mother's womb. God foreordained and He knew exactly your conditions. You are not living here by any chance, but try not to allow any religion or any belief to solve your situation as of this time, but allow God to intercept in the situation where you are facing right now. A story of an Egyptian maidservant began where she ran away from her mistress because she was mistreated. But then God intercepted her through an angel who carried His message. The story hopefully will encourage your heart and cause your faith to grow stronger. And hopefully at the end of this video, we will learn the life lesson together. Let me read it to you, Genesis chapter 16, verse 9. Begin here with the saying that the angel of the Lord said to her, "Return to your mistress and submit yourself under her hand." There are two parts of this message that is being relayed by an angel who carries the message of God to an Egyptian maidservant, Hagar. Number one message was about protection. Number two message is about resolution. Protection is because Hagar was in the middle of the wilderness. She doesn't have any direction where to go. She could get mauled by wild animals. She could get raped, kidnapped by the rebels. She could die because of hunger and thirst. By returning to Sarah and Abraham, she will get protected and she will get fed. Number two, the message of resolution. She is to face the reality of resolving the problem, resolving the conflict that she faced. Either she had a bitterness or she had a broken heart. She needs to face the reality. She needs to resolve the conflict. There's no way that she can escape from this kind of situations. But then the story doesn't end there, because God is about to say something to her in the next verse. "I will multiply your descendants exceedingly, so that they shall not be counted for multitude." God is confirming the trustworthiness of His promise not only to Abraham but to an Egyptian maidservant. The next things will blow your mind, because the verse 11 says, "Behold, you are with child, and you shall bear a son. You shall call his name Ishmael, because the Lord has heard your affliction." The child is promised to be secured and will be delivered. And the gender of the child is revealed to Hagar. And that's a wonderful thing to know, that God foreknew about this child in her womb. God knew exactly. He doesn't need anyone to testify who the child was. God knew exactly the child will be a son. And God gave the name Ishmael because God heard her affliction. You see, the story in here is that she was afflicted. Her heart was broken because of mistreatment. But God knew exactly the child is about to be survived. And God revealed that He is omniscient, because God knew the child in her womb. Lastly, God said something to Hagar. "He shall be a wild man. His hand shall be against every man, and every man's hands against him. And he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren." God knew what's going to happen in the future. In other words, this is a message of prophecy. There will be an animosity between Ishmael and her brethren. And in the next few chapters, in chapter 25, Ishmael will have 12 descendants. He will come together with Isaac to bury Abraham, his father. Well, since Ishmael is not the lineage where Jesus was from, so the Bible is focused on the lineage of Isaac, and the lineage of Ishmael just being cut off at chapter 25, book of Genesis. Ishmael died at the age of 137. So what's the faith lesson that we can draw from here? Number one, we are protected by God in any way possible. We need to realize that the fact that we're still alive right now, there is directions and there is a purpose that we are to accomplish in this life. Number two, we cannot escape from conflict, from any negative situation. We have to face it faithfully, because God gave courage to every believer's heart to face these situations with open-minded, with a soft approach. And number three lessons is that God foreknew. He has foreknowledge in every creations who ever lived in this earth, every human being that considered him as their father, as the Savior. He doesn't need anyone to testify of who we are. He knew exactly the numbers of our hair. He knew exactly when we were still in the womb of our mother. And He can tell what's going to happen in the future, that we can rely exactly on the trustworthy promise and prophecy that is about to be fulfilled in the life of every human being here on earth. And that's exactly going to happen through the rest of the fulfillment of the scriptures that is written in the Holy Bible. Thank you for your time. Until my next video, God bless you all. Sending love from Dumaguete City of the Philippines.